Hey, welcome back friend. Here in this lesson we're going to learn about very interesting concept in Photoshop that's called action. Action allows you to automate certain tasks or operations for editing a photo or creating an artwork. So here we have four different photos and we can open the actions by just going to the window menu and just move to actions. So once you have this action tab open, you can use any of the actions that comes pre-installed with the Photoshop, or you can create custom actions and you can perform actions. Okay, so what are actions really? So Photoshop action is a series of tasks or steps that you can playback or perform on a single or a batch of files. Okay, so here we got this photo. So actions are useful, say, in the scenario where you have, say, hundreds or thousands of photos with the same lighting condition, same colors and different things. Say if you have traveled to a remote island, almost all the photos have the same composition, and you have to set some adjustment layer for saturation, exposure, hue or something like that. And in order to perform the same steps again and again over multiple photos, it's better to automate it. So you have to perform the steps once, only once, on a single photo. We will record the action and we'll go to all other photos and just press the play button. So this will reduce the time that we take. So here you can create an action by just moving to the create action option there. You have to provide a name for your action. Say here we write a gray action because we will be converting this photo into black and white, the combination of gray with some change in the red and green components. You can add a shortcut key here that will trigger you. Say if you set F12, or you can also set shift or control. Say if you press the shift F12, the same action will be played. Okay, so in order to record, just hit the record option and perform any steps. So here we have unlocked this background layer. First operation. Second operation is we are creating a black and white. So here we got this black and white color. We can change the value of reds, yellows, greens and blue. So let's increase the value of red, and next decrease the value of yellow and the green color. Here we also got the cyan, the blue and the purple color, and we can change the values of these colors. You can perform any operation, say like that is general or uniform, somewhat uniform over photos. Say if you try to create a mask or crop any particular entity in a photo, other photos will have affected because you have to be in the similar way. Here if I use the pass tool, it makes no sense if we have a different subject of photo. So here we are just adding a gradient here, and the gradient we can change the value of gradient, the opacity and different other properties. You could add something more. Try adding different adjustment layer, creating a duotone, tritone, gradient map. Okay, just do anything you want. You can add a text here, perform anything, and once you are done, you have to just hit the stop icon to stop the action. So here all the steps are recorded, and next go to another photo and select your action and just hit the play button, or you can press the shortcut key. So what we have created a shortcut key, Control F12. So here we have applied this action. Okay, you can create any kind of action, and this will help you automate things. A lot of people know editing, but all the thing that distinguish between a professional or a beginner, something is called action here. There are more concepts in Photoshop that professionals use to save their time, automate a lot of things. So this is a 21st century is the age of automation, and you have to automate a lot of things here, and actions allow you to do this thing very easily and very quickly. Okay, so once you're not satisfied with an action, you can delete the layer that is created. You could undo the action. You can press Ctrl Z to undo the action, or just try a different action. So I would recommend you to just uh, go to your photos uh, and create certain actions, perform certain operations, and keep it generalized. And in the future, if you require these actions, you can use a different action. For example, you could create an action for adjustment layer like gradient map. You can create a yellow and blue duotone. You can create an action for grayscale, not just a general grayscale, a specific value with the red color reduced, green color increased, or anything like that. Okay, just try creating a combination of things and keep your actions ready. And later on, once you apply these concepts in Photoshop, practice well, you can create some advanced actions that you can't imagine very easily. Anything you can imagine, you can create with Photoshop. So be creative, keep learning, and keep moving ahead.